Hi, I'm Miss Shelley, and welcome to my science show. In our episode on properties of matter, we learned that objects can have many properties to describe them, such as shape, size, texture, hardness, or flexibility. Well, today we're going to observe 3 different objects and their properties to determine which one will make the best bridge.
Miss Shelley's Science Show.
For today's experiment, you're going to need 3 plastic cups and something to make a bridge out of. It really can be anything you decide on, but I'm going to use paper products. So I have a thin piece of paper, a thicker piece of cardboard, and then a thick notebook. You also are going to need something to measure weight with. As long as it's consistent, that's okay. It could be the same type of block, or for me, I'm going to use a bunch of pennies. Shout out to my Uncle Jan from Green Bay, Wisconsin, go Packers, for giving us the pennies for today's experiment. So this experiment is pretty simple. I'm going to start with 2 of my plastic cups, and I'm going to keep them the same width apart for the entire experiment, so that doesn't change. I'm going to start with my first bridge, which is my thin piece of paper. On top of my thin piece of paper, I'm going to put my 3rd cup to hold all of my pennies so they don't go sliding everywhere. Then from there, I'm going to put pennies in until my bridge breaks. So let's see how many pennies my bridge can hold. All right, let's count them. 28 pennies. Now I'm going to repeat the experiment with my thicker piece of cardboard. Now give me a second to clean up the mess and count the pennies. So altogether, the cardboard bridge held 256 pennies, so way more than our paper bridge. Now my last bridge is way thicker because it's a paper journal. So with this one, I've put all the pennies back in the container and tightened the lid because I've made a hypothesis. Considering the cardboard bridge held 256 pennies, I'm guessing this notebook bridge is going to hold way more. And I'm curious if I can just put all of my pennies right on top of this bridge from the start. Let's see what happens. So my hypothesis was right. My notebook bridge can hold even more pennies than my cardboard bridge. It's gonna take me way too long to go through and count all these pennies, but I think we can all agree that the notebook bridge wins. So why don't you find some materials around your house and make bridges? And I'll see you next time on another episode of Miss Shelley's Science Show.